Hi. Hi, Diane. Yes, this is the weekly report. I sold things on both eBay and Poshmark, but I sold more things on Poshmark this week. Um, we are in the middle of a blizzard at the moment, and it's coming at the worst time. We had a lot of snow overnight, so my Bruce, the guy that plows my driveway, came and plowed, but he came like after the first snow stopped. Well, about an hour after he left, it started to snow again and it hasn't stopped. So I should have never done this, but I put in an Aldi order for groceries and it was supposed to come at 1 o'clock and they were running behind. I got a note. It was running behind. Hi, Jane. Yvonne, hi. And it was supposed to come at 1, so it would have been fine. Now it hasn't come yet, and she keeps sending me a note. Now she thinks she'll be here at 4. Well, I can't be at the door at 4. So I told her just to leave it on the back deck, so it's going to be sitting out there on the back deck in those paper bags. So that's not good, and my whole deck is full of snow again. I'm hoping she doesn't get stuck in my driveway. I left an envelope stuck in the door for her. I told her with her tip. It's horrible weather to be having to do this. I really feel sorry for anybody out there delivering groceries. I should have never ordered. If I would have known it was going to be this storm, I wouldn't have ordered. But there you have it. Yeah, it snowed about 5 or 6 inches since he plowed. So, yeah, it doesn't even look like he plowed. Anyway, I wanted to be out there too because I have a big thing of water coming and I can't lift. And they usually will slide it in the door for me at least. But we'll see how this works out. Who knows? It may not even get here before we're done. Hi, Rosie. So what I'm going to do, this is going to be a short one because either way, if it's here or not here, I'm just going to make this a short video. I'll show you what I sold, and that's about it. Yeah, I'd love to stay and talk, but I can't have my groceries sitting out in the blizzard on the deck that has about 6 inches of snow on it again. So let me share my screen and we'll go straight to it. Okay, this is the sad little graph that I show you all the time. I had sales at the very beginning of the week, then 0 sales, and then the last 2 days I've had a couple sales. So let's go to the first. We'll start with eBay. I only sold 5 things on eBay. First thing, I think I told you about this, or maybe it was, I get mixed up because when I'm doing the ship with me videos, I think I'm remembering that. But anyway, I sold this Ohio State Buckeyes ball cap. This was right after the big game, the Big Ten game that they lost. So this is actually from another year. And this is a Big Ten Ohio State, cap. Sad. Sold for $13.29 to, of course, somebody in Ohio. The next thing is, let's make this bigger. This is a Polo Ralph Lauren quarter zip heavy knit top. Somebody had sent me an offer of like $10 for this, and I sent them back a fair offer, which they didn't take. So somebody else bought it at $17.49. That was the sale price that was on it. So that worked out for me. And I sold this little Hello Kitty. This is a denim bib skirt. I thought I'd sell this right away after I got it. I'm not sure where I got this. I'm not sure if I got this at the bins or if I got this in a box. I'm not sure. Anyway, it sold for a $12 best offer that I took. And then I sold one tie. I put all my ties on sale for $8.99, except for the Jerry Garcia ties, and they're still, I put them on for $12.99. So this is a Tommy Hilfiger tie and sold for $8.99 plus shipping. All these things are plus shipping. The next thing is, I sold this yesterday, a J. Jill. This is a linen. J. Jill Love Linen. It's an open cardigan, tunic length, has little slouchy pockets there in the front, and a slit hem on the sides. This sold for $24.99. So that is all the things that I sold on eBay all week. So let's go to Poshmark here. First thing is this little t-shirts, American Eagle Soft and Sexy Tee, women's extra small. This little striped tee. It was a high-low hem, and it sold for $14, and I will get $12 from that sale. Okay, this is part of that bundle. There's 4 things here. I'll show you all 4 things, but it's one sale. So the first thing, and this is from Tina, and she is a watcher. I don't know if she's here, but thank you again, Tina. You made my week. This is a Gap pull-on pants, has elastic waist and a little cord tie. They're navy blue with a faint beige stripe. They're size extra large, and they sold for $24. Or they're in a bundle. Forget that. They're in a bundle. I'll tell you what the bundle is at the end. So ignore these prices. Although I think she did pay the prices, but then she got 15% off because she bought more than 3 things. So this is an International Concepts wide leg striped linen pants. They have a self-tie belt there. Pull-on pants. And they were marked for $20. And then there's a little pair of linen Briggs pull-on shorts, sort of a gauzy type of fabric in an extra large. Had pockets. Really looks like summer here. Summery, cool little shorts. And they were marked at $17. And the last thing in the bundle was this Talbot's long sleeve pullover sweater. It had a quarter zip on the back and turquoise with these white stripes in an extra large, and it was marked for $24. So the price as marked would have been $85, but she got the discount, so she paid $72.25, and I received a net amount of $57.80 on that bundle. So that was very nice. Thank you, Tina. And then I sold an Ava and Viv pullovers ribbed sweater. This wasn't new with tags, but I'm pretty sure I got this at the bins, at the Fantastic Bins. And if I did, I paid $1 for it. It's a very light ice blue uh, top, and it's a 3X, size 3X. New with oh, it says new with tags. The tag must be in there somewhere. Yes, it sold for $25, and I netted $20 on that. Next thing is a pair of jeans I've had forever. New, not your daughter's jeans, straight with a lift tuck technology, dark wash, made in the USA. They're size 4. And they sold for $19, and I made $15.20. And the last thing I sold yesterday, this is an Old Navy knit jersey flare little mini dress in an extra small. Looks very comfy. It just sort of hangs from the shoulders. It's very wide, more than an A shape. It's like a big flare, and it's sold for $15, and I will receive $12 for that. So that is what I sold. Let's look at the eBay graph here, or not graph, the report. So from the 7th of December to the 13th of December, total sales on eBay, this is just eBay, $114.83. Selling costs were $42.31, and I netted $64.35. Yeah, average selling price was $22.97. So let me come back here and I'll show you or tell you the numbers on Poshmark. And my grocery girl isn't here yet. The plow has gone up the road though. All right. On Poshmark, I sold 8 items, but there were 5 sales. So 5 sales on eBay, 5 sales on Poshmark, but one was a bundle, so it was actually 8 items on Poshmark. There's gross amount of $145 on Poshmark, so it beat eBay out. I netted $120. So total net amount that I will have in my bank is $184.35. So better than the last couple of weeks for sure, but still not what fourth quarter should be. But at this point, I'll take most anything. I just sold something else. I'll show you what it is. It's a Polo Ralph Lauren little size large. This is a women's t-shirt. I don't have the picture here, and I'm not sure if this is long sleeve or short sleeve. I can't tell unless I'd open the package, but it's black with gray stripes. Has a gray pony logo. So that'll go out tomorrow. I'm going to just bundle it up and put it out there for tomorrow morning. So, yeah, consider yourself seeing the ship with me of that one. Yeah. So I'm sorry, but I can sort of hang around until I see her drive in, I guess. Because I hope if she gets stuck in my driveway, there's no way I can help her. Yeah. Yeah. She'd probably think this person was awful that I didn't rush out there and help her, but I can't even walk in this stuff. Yeah. And I believe my car battery is dead again. I opened the garage because Samantha showed me how I can start my car with my key fob. The battery is good in the key fob. We tested that, and I opened the garage door. I locked the car. I know how to do it now. You lock the car, and then you push the hold button down until it starts. Well, it was flashing stuff, and it was not starting. So I am pretty positive my battery in my car is dead again. Now, does it make any sense to keep having AAA come out here and charge up the battery when I'm not going to take it for a ride in this weather? And not only the car battery is dead, my invisible fence, which the control box, the big control box, is in the garage. And it is beeping. It's been beeping for 2 days. That means there's something wrong with it. It also means the fence is not working. Now, does my dog need the fence at this late date? No, she won't go by where the fence. She knows where it is. She doesn't go near it. So yeah, I will call invisible fence tomorrow. I have not cut through it, that's for sure. And there's, you know, it was beeping before. Well, it doesn't get cut when Bruce plows the driveway. It's way under the stones, and he doesn't plow that deep. He leaves some snow. He doesn't get down to the cinders. So, yeah, I'm going to have to do something because this isn't right. My car battery is not holding a charge. And I'm not one to get a trickle charger thing and having to open the hood and put those clamps on the battery. No, I'm a girl. I don't do car stuff. So this car has to run right, or they can just take it back to where it came from. I would love to turn it in early, but I would get charged big time for that because it's a leased car. I'd have to owe to the end of the lease. They'd probably want that all up front. And maybe there's a fee for that. Maybe you get dinged for doing that. You'd think they'd want this car back early. It's like a cream puff car. There's no mileage on it. It's almost 3 years old and there's 3,000 miles on it now. I think I'm going to call the dealership and ask them if they can come and tow this car back to them. I'm not going out. They can tow it back to them. They can replace the battery. It probably isn't under warranty anymore. I bet the battery's only under warranty for a year. Now, I don't know that, but I have to call tomorrow and find out. So, yeah. I'm all toasty warm here in my house, and I'm not going anywhere. Not even out to the garage. So, there you have it. But I'm going to close now. And this poor girl that's out delivering groceries, I'm hoping that she doesn't, I told her to be really careful. You sold 3 things last week and 3 this week. Yeah, Jeff is here. Yeah, I think I sold 5 things last week just on eBay. And then this week I sold 5 things or had 5 sales on both platforms. So actually 10 things. Or more than that because I sold a bundle. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 things I sold. 13 things out of my inventory. Well, I had a big container of homemade chicken noodle soup that I defrosted last night, and that's what I had just before I came on here. A big bowl of homemade chicken noodle soup. It was delicious. Yes. So everybody, yes, stay warm. The dog goes in and out real fast. And yeah, stay warm, stay safe. Don't go out unless you have to if you're in one of these states or places that have all this snow. I'm listing new items when I have them. Hi, Michelle. When I go to the Fantastic Bins, those are all new items. They're store polls from Target. And I sell those really well. So, yeah. And I only pay $1 a piece for them. So that's a super deal for me here. But I haven't been shopping because I don't want to add to my inventory. And when I go, I usually get like 15 to 20 things, and I'm not selling that many a week. So I'm taking a break. So I will see you during the week, hopefully with some Ship With Me videos. And I will see you then Thursday evening. So everybody stay safe, stay warm. God bless. And see you in the next video. Bye.